Hey, this is a quick video on how to create a 3D thread. Okay, like for our clamp assembly. Okay, it is a 632 thread. Okay, here is the major diameter. We can look those up. Okay, and we can figure out the size of our triangle. Okay, it's going to be 26 by 23 with a 4,000th radius on it. Alright, so we go to AutoCAD. Okay, I'm in 3D. I'm going to type in perspective, set that to 0. Okay, I'm going to go to the top view. Okay, and I'm going to draw my triangle. So I'm going to draw a line, put F8 on. Okay, the top of that I said was going to be 26.026. Okay, I have to zoom up because it's kind of small. Okay, I'll draw the other part of my triangle. This way was 0.023 and connect them. Okay, I'm going to put a fillet in here. The radius I said was 0.004. Okay, and I can delete this line here and then I'll region it. Okay, now we need to draw our helix. And up under draw, helix, I'm going to just pick a spot anywhere. Okay, make sure that F8 is on and you're dragging it so that yellow line there is horizontal. Okay, and I need half of 0.138. 0.138 is the diameter. Okay, I can go here, whoops. Okay, go to my calculator. 0.138 divided by 2. That is 0.069. So again, in helix, pick a spot anywhere, make sure that line's there, 0.069. Hit enter. Now what's the top radius? Going to be the same thing, 0.069. Okay, I need my turn height, that is my pitch. My pitch is 0.031. And then I need the height of that. I can go here to my southeast isometric view. Okay, and I'll just drag it this way, and the height of that is 1.25 according to the drawing. Okay, so we have our helix here. I'm going to copy this guy or move this guy over. I'm going to go to move him over this way. Okay, now I'm going to 3D rotate it. And I'll do it twice. Okay, first I'm going to go into the green and I rotate it this way. You see the way that is. Then the blue and rotate it that way so that the radius is pointing towards the helix. I'm now going to move it from the midpoint to that end point right there. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to draw my barrel portion of my thread. I'll go to center and diameter. I'll pick a spot here and that's 0.138. Okay, I'm going to extrude that. The height of that is 1.25. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm going to chamfer this barrel part. So I'm going to go up to solid, chamfer the edge. That distance is going to be 16 thousandths, so 0.016. Distance 2 is 0.016. Okay, and I can just pick this line here, hit enter, hit enter, hit enter, do this line here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over. Okay, so I'm going to go to home, I'm going to go to move, I'm going to pick the helix and the triangle. Okay, and I'm going to try to find the center of that. So there is the center right there. And I move it somewhere toward the center of this guy right here. Okay, I'm going to zoom up on this. I am going to go to sweep. I'm going to pick the triangle, hit enter, then I'm going to pick the helix. May take a second. May take more than a second. There we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract, and I need to pick the cylinder first, hit enter, then the helix, hit enter. Okay, now I should have my thread. We'll take a look at the right hand side, and that looks like a pretty good thread. Alright, I'm going to go back to my southeast isometric view. Okay, now I need to draw the head. According to the drawing, the head is 23 across the flats, and it is 0.14 thick. Alright, so I'm going to draw that next. Okay, now that we have the thread drawn, we're going to draw the head of the bolt and the nut, which are the same size. So I'm going to go to the top view. Okay, and I'm going to draw a polygon. I'm going to click here. Oops. Try this again. I'm going to go to polygon. Okay, number of sides is 6. I'm going to click somewhere that is circumscribed, which will give me across the flats. Okay, I want the radius of the circle, that is half of 138. Half of 0.23. Okay, half of 0.23 is 115, and put 0.115. Okay, I'm also going to draw a circle, center and radius, okay, from the center of that to one of the points. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to go back to my southeast isometric view. Okay, and I'm going to extrude the hexagon. The height of that is 0.14. I'm going to extrude the circle. Whoops. Yep, the circle. And that is 0.14. Okay, I'm now going to chamfer the top and the bottom of that circle. So I'm going to go to solid, chamfer. The distance is going to be 16 again. It is 16. Okay, so I'm going to pick that side right there and this side right there and hit enter. Okay, so now I have this. I'm going to go here to the intersection of those, and I can pick both of those. Okay, and there is the head. Okay, I'm going to take and I'm going to copy that. I'm going to leave this one here for the nut, and I'm going to copy it to the top of this one for the head of that. So I'm going to go to copy, and pick on this guy. I'm going to try to find the center down there. There it is. I'm going to pick the center, go all the way up to this guy. Let's find the center of that one. Should be right about there. Okay, so we have that. Alright, now I'm going to make it the threads inside of the nut. I'm going to use the threads that we already created and then subtract them from the nut. So I'm going to copy the thread, and again from any center here, okay, to the center anywhere on here, okay, like there. Now I'm going to take and I'm just going to click on the threads, and I'm just going to drag it down so it's sticking through the bottom. Oops. Okay, anywhere that's sticking through the bottom. Doesn't really matter where. Okay, now I'm going to take and I'm going to subtract, pick the nut, and pick the threads. Okay, and there is my nut. I'm going to take and I'm going to union the head and the body. Okay, now I have my screw and my nut.